Australia doing tonight? Thank you for the hearts and I don't know, congratulations. Great to see you guys too. It's good to be back. What's up? Oh, tots, toots. I hear the volume's kind of low. What up, Luna? How you doing? I was just watching your video from California. I think it was. How's it going, man? Can you guys hear me all right? How's everything sounding out there? Make sure I got inside information that my volume's a little low. Thank you, Luna. It's good to be back. I mean, it's really good to be back, man. It was a great time. It was a great trip. But it's good to be back. Back a little earlier than planned. What's up, Slevin? Jade's Travels John. Did I make the snowman in Alaska? I guess I played in the snow a little bit. You know, Alaska's a tricky place. There's a lot going on there. And it's not always, it's not everything you think it would be, honestly. You know, for one thing, it was a lot warmer in Alaska than I expected it to be. So if you wanted to play in the snow, you had to go up into the caps, you know, up into the big snow, which was cool. You could do it. But snow was at a more comfortable level in, oh gosh, even Montana. There was snow easier to get to than there was in Alaska. You said my name right. A lot of people say it wrong. I'm subbing now. Rock and roll. I appreciate that. What up, E? How you doing, my brother? Yeah, I missed this too, Luna. I'm actually so out of practice. So you guys gonna have to bear with me tonight. I got a lot to say. I got a lot to talk about. Well, I got a lot to ramble about. And my fingers ain't what they were a couple months ago. You know, I left in April. Which is crazy. And now it's July and I'm back. But we did have to cut it a little quick, so we'll cut to the chase and talk about that. We're in here 4 minutes. I figured I'd wait till we hit 5 minutes to start breaking the story down. It's nothing major. I mean, it's all as good as it can be right now. So, but back in the desert, obviously, we're in Vintage Van Life headquarters again. But yeah, to make a long story short, one of the people I was traveling with got real sick, and that was it. One of them got real sick, and we had to alter plans. So that's it. They're doing better. They're still not back 100%, but they're doing better than they were, so that's good. Hey, brother, I can't say I'm sorry, man. I'm dealing with so much right now. I don't know how to focus. Sending love, brother, but I just need to fight these demons. Fight them demons, Leonard, man. Everybody, give some hearts for Leonard, man. He's a good man. He needs some, think about him a little bit. Send him some prayers or whatever you're into. Leonard Barber, think about him for a minute. I like to see them hearts. That's cool. Those are for you, Leonard. Tracy's here with a new handle. Gonna have to get used to that. Is it toots or tots? Like, yo, Napoleon, give me some tots? Or is it toots? Like, hey, toots. Here we go. Hope you're feeling better, Leonard. I hope it gets good for you. Toots. Like, hey, Toots. Like that. Hey, Toots, you got any tots? But anyway, man. So yeah, Alaska was freaking hot, man. And it was buggy. And the first part of Alaska was no bueno. It was buggy and dirty and nasty, and the roads sucked. And if you saw my short, everybody, you know what my initial thoughts of Alaska were. But the second half of Alaska was a lot better. Anchorage and the water part, the ocean part, that was pretty dope. So I really enjoyed Banff. Banff was awesome. And yeah, Banff was awesome. You guys have seen that. There's also a thing coming up that's going to be the videos Hyder, Alaska, and Stewart, British Columbia. That is a dope ass place too. Like toot toot toots. Toots. Oh, it's like toots. Yeah, Alaska's beautiful. On the 2 out of 3 ain't bad with Alaska. That's my opinion with it. I was at 3 different major parts of Alaska. 2 of them were pretty awesome. 1 of them was like, eh. But you know, Anchorage is a city. Anchorage is a big city, and they got big city problems. So that was that. It was dirty, man. Alaska's a dirty place. And maybe it was because I came through Canada, which is a ridiculously clean place. What up, Paige? But Alaska was kind of dirty. And Canada is ridiculously clean. Ridiculously clean. It was freaking awesome to be in Canada. All ready for Crypto Week next week? Should I play you guys a song? See, what's the song I can play without getting a copyright strike? All right, here we go. Gotta change keys here. While I'm staring at your face, sitting off and out of space, wondering why you're here, you're ready to disappear. Can't deal with all the games, you keep on altering the pace. Why can't I leave you alone? Every time I'm glad you're gone, makes me want you even more. Guess I have to face it. Just don't need me anymore. Where did I go wrong? You keep on stringing me along down the road I don't want to be on. Let's take some time and slow down. Place where we can breathe. Let the world simmer down. Before we start another war, take some time and slow down. To the best we can breathe, let the world simmer down and spend some time alone. Every time I'm glad you're gone, if I want you even more, I guess I have to face it. Just don't need me anymore. Where did I go wrong? You keep on stringing me along down the road I don't want to be on. Take some time to slow down. We'll pace where we can breathe. Let the world simmer down. Before we start another war, take some time to slow down. Place we can breathe, let the world simmer down and spend some time some time to slow down. To a pace we can move. Let the world simmer down. But we start another war. Take some time to slow down. To a pace we can move. Let the world simmer down and spend some time alone. There you go, man. That's a old song that I wrote. That was on my first album. Anywhere But Here. I wrote that song in Pennsylvania like 28 years ago. I hated the heat. It was how hot it was in East North. I bet you it was hotter here. It's got to be hotter here than it was in North Carolina. But it's just freaking humid here. Ridiculously humid. Can I play any Luke Bryan songs? I do not know a single Luke Bryan song. Plus, if you play any of them famous kind of songs, they give you copyright strikes, Alexander Farmer. But I appreciate you being here. What's going on in your world, E, man? How you been? Rolling up Stippy one. Ah, right on, D. That's what it's all about. That and the hokey pokey, my friend. But yeah, I've been back for a couple days. A little bit, actually. Laying low. Trying to get used to being... It was weird being in the dark. Being in the light full time really messes... Well, let me rephrase that. It really messed with me. It messed with me more than any jet lag I ever had. Traveling anywhere on the other side of the world. Doesn't matter. That... Yo, what up, Chat? Ryan, brother, how you doing? That, having daylight 24 hours a day, messed me up, people. So, if you ever go up there, yes. Did you guys fly back? I flew back. But nobody else flew back. I'm doing good, my boy. How are you and how's the chat? Chat's chill. Everybody's chill, man. I don't even remember how to play guitar, so everybody's just kind of putting up with me tonight, Chad. But I appreciate you being here. I do have a note. I got some notes I guess I wrote. First of all, is everybody ready for Crypto Week? Crypto Week's next week. Big thing's going to happen. Next week's going to define whether or not I have to go back to work or not. So yeah, man. That's coming up. And what's up? I'm back in Tucson, man. Play some Roy Orbison. I can't play any of that stuff. I got a copyright strike. I can't do it. I can't do it, mate. Sorry, man. Chad Ryan, you know, then if you're huge into crypto, brother, you know what's going on next week. Big weeks. Big week next week. Hopefully it's a game changer. What is Crypto Week? Crypto Week is the week that all the laws are getting talked about. And Ripple filed to be a banking entity. I don't know. I think that judgment could come through next week, too. If that happens, XRP's going on a rocket ship, baby. Luna loves that song. What song was that? I don't even know what song I was playing. I'm so bad. I mean, unless you picked up on this one. Chad, my buddies, I got a buddy that's way in it. He's been in XRP forever. And I love him to death. He's one of my best friends on the entire planet. And we kind of do a lot of crypto things together. He's convinced that XRP is going to be $25 by the end of the year. I told him he's on crack. What do you think, Chad? miss here. Sorry. Anything can happen, but rationally, it will steady climb. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if I saw $8, I mean, what did we see? $3.50, somewhere around $3.33. So, if we could see, man, at $5 by the end of the year, I'd be real freaking happy, man. Real happy. And $250,000 Bitcoin. And $12,000 Ethereum. I would really like to see $12,000 Ethereum. I was just starting to watch out on your little tour there, Motley Rue, and then I got distracted by a documentary about a band called Death, and not the documentary called A Band Called Death, the one about that dude Chuck and the heavy metal band Death. They talking about crypto. Good luck on your crypto. Thank you. It's mostly in I'm mostly in Bitcoin miners. I'm not into that far, man. I should have got in. Well, you know how it works. But we're good, man. It's been I've been around. I've been in for a minute now. You know, like a lot of minutes actually. But I never mind it. I just got a lot of staked stuff, you know. So plans, that's another thing. Plans. I've been, as you all know, Hector is in really rough shape. I was jumping the relay to get it running out in quartzite. Yeah, Jeff, right? Good stuff, man. I remember listening to those old demo tapes, man, from like before, like the early stuff, like before Leprosy and before I can't think of anything. Like the old stuff, man, the garage stuff that was on the cassettes. My buddy had that when we were in middle school, middle school, I guess. And when I first heard Death, it kind of scared me. No, not the Detroit band, Greg. The Florida band. The one that Connor listened to. You're good. I wouldn't mess with miners as in stocks, but yeah, I'm in, man. I made the commitment. It's like when he chose between an Android and an iPhone and Apple, you know. I made that decision a long time ago that I was going crypto. Although gold and silver aren't bad things to own either. Physical. Yeah, man, that's the documentary. I'm like 3/4 of the way through it right now, and then I figured, oh shit, I gotta go live. So yeah, I still gotta watch the rest of that. But I remember listening to that on our own. The old Sony cassette players, man. Remember the Sony Walkman? Like, you know, like I think mine had reverse, but like my buddies had auto reverse, you know. Or mine had rewind. That's it. My buddies had an auto reverse. Is the War Wagon doing okay? The War Wagon is functionable, but the War Wagon is going into sick bay for a couple, maybe 2 weeks, because we don't know what we're doing yet, man. I don't know, if Greg, it's all in Greg's court right now. If Greg sells his house, if anybody's looking for a house in Pennsylvania, talk to Greg. He's got one for sale. Yo, Deborah's in the house. What up? Talk to Greg, man. He's got a house for sale. But if he sells that quick, I want to fly out there and hang out with him for a little bit, and then we're gonna road trip. And if that doesn't happen, I'm going Colorado. Tonight we are drinking orange seltzer. Bam. But the backup is the red, white, and blue one. So what? We're living on the wild side tonight. Where are you? Are you back in the hood, or are you still out in the in the forest, Deborah. Pearl, a Civil War lover. What up, Pearl? How you doing? Come up to Mission UP for schoolie UP. I don't know. When is that, Deborah? Yeah, man, we're taking Greg's Rick, man, is Stay Puffed, baby. Fam wanted to know. Fam wanted to know. Traveling Patio, what's up? I was just talking to you, dude. How you doing? Are you home from here? Pearl, a civil. Oh, that's not for me. Up in Michigan is so beautiful, nothing but trees. I was watching Jack's up there. Well, he was up there. If you guys check out Captain Jack Scrapper, he was up in UP. I watched that show. What's that show? Joe Panda Talks to You. I like that. If UP's really anything like that, I want to go up there. But you guys got big skeeters too, right? I don't know. If you're asking me, it's like around 624. Yeah, there's a lot less people plus weed. All right, you had me at a lot less people. But I would like to get, if me and Greg don't do this trip right away, then I don't know. Then I think I'm going up to BV and hanging out in the Arkansas River for a while. I got offered some jobs and stuff like that. I don't know. It all depends on what happens next week, really. If I have to work, then I'll go to work. But if the gods shine down on me and I don't have to go to work and Greg doesn't sell his house, I'm going to PV. Patty, yeah, right? When are you heading to Colorado? I saw Brooks' video the other day at Silverton and his beautiful scenery. Like I said, it's undecided. I'll know what's going on in like 2 weeks, probably. If Greg sells his house in 2 weeks, then I'm going to Pennsylvania. If Greg doesn't sell his house in 2 weeks, then I'm going to Colorado. But yeah, Silverton, man. If you go up to Silverton, if you go out the backside towards the mine tours, you got to go out the dirt road pretty far, pretty far. Maybe 20 some miles, 20 miles anyway. But there's a place back there called the Maggie Gulch, and that's a nice BLM. That's like Headwaters BLM. So there's some gravity toilets there and stuff. Spots are real small, but it's all like, if you're fly fishing up there, you will rock. You will rock it. The UP is home. Michigan has lots of weed. I'm growing 200 plants outside. That's awesome. I want to come up and see that. Can you grow 200 plants, man, legally? I mean, that's awesome. I'll come up and I'll be a trimigrant for you, man. Huh. All right, so check it out. I was jamming last night. I'm going to try to play this song, and let's see if anybody can figure out what this song is, because if I sing it, then they're going to bust me, but... Hey, Deborah, thank you. You're freaking awesome. Warmed up. What campground were you at? Or are you still there and you don't want to give out your location? Paige, you're on to something. Happy birthday, Paige. Anyway, no, man, it was Time by Pink Floyd. So that means I got to work on it. Ground control to Major Tom. That'll be cool. Hey, JH got it. So Paige's birthday is on Saturday. Well, heck, everybody say happy birthday to Paige. That's freaking awesome. And John got it. All right, John. JH Travels. We need to get a drink now. Molly Roo knew it. I'm gonna start doing that, I think. I gotta start actually coming up with like some legit. I'm either gonna have to do this YouTube thing like for real. I'm gonna have to stop doing it. Because honestly, man, I've been really half-assing pretty much everything since the beginning. Since like day one, I've been half-assing it pretty hard. So I gotta start coming up with some ideas. But I've been getting all these, like, people want to send me some product to talk about, and a lot of these products are stupid, like dumb. Like I don't want them. I shouldn't say they're stupid, but for me and what I do, they're not really. So what I was thinking is maybe I should like give them to you guys, like, and then like if I get contacted by a company that wants to sell me makeup brushes, I'll send them to you, but then you guys got to make the short video talking about it. What do you think? What would you guys think of that, something like that? Because I mean, I don't want the stuff, but if I get you guys some stuff for free, I'd do it, right? You know? And if we do good, then you get better stuff. Now, if I sell it, I'm getting a commission, and you guys get some free stuff. Mike and Lisa's Excellent Adventure. What's going on? How you doing, Mike and Lisa? Look at there's Paige bragging about being here for 4 months. She's a #1 member. But I'm glad you did that, Paige, because hey, I got to talk about the first thing is thank you, Deborah, for dropping a tip. That was way cool of you. You didn't have to do that. You should have taken that and got Jimmy a snack or something. But say hi to Jimmy for him. Rub his belly. Tell him that's for me. And then the other thing is membership, man. If you guys want to become a member, you can. Just like Paige. She was the first member 4 months ago. But you can become a member, and there's all different kinds of levels. And one of them you get postcards, and one of them's like top of the food chain. You basically, I'll stop by your house and wash your dishes. But there's also just like chilling. We're gonna do Coffee Friends again. Starting to do lives again for Coffee Lives and things like that. You get early access to videos, extra videos, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, and whatnot. You know what I mean? So there you go. We got that. Oh yeah, and if you want, man, we got hats too. Look, check it out. These are the new hats, by the way. These are the Sticker Mule hats, the trucker, and you can get them at the Sticker Mule store. These are the OG hats. You can get them at the Sticker Mule store. And then I got these. These were a limited run. I got one left of these. That was limited run. Rock and roll. All right, and that's all I got to do. That's all I'm going to try to sell you for tonight. But yeah, you guys also check out Patio, Traveling Patio. She's on the road. She just moved into her van. And she's exploring the Rockies right now. So you should check her channel out. I think she's going to start dropping videos soon of her new adventures. I didn't see the doing the dishes option. Oh, that's the top of the food chain. It's just the most expensive. It's the ridiculous one. Really, a dishwasher is cheaper. You don't want that one. Derek's got a hat and a pin. That's right. You guys got pins too. I forgot about that. We got pins. So if you want a pin, all you got to do, if you want a pin, send an email. And then you get a pin and a bumper sticker. Boom, like that. All you got to do is send an email with your address to thevintagevanlife@gmail.com, and I'll send you one or two, whatever you want. Just drop me an email. And if you want, I'll even send you a sticker pack. All you got to do. I need a pin. Motley Rue says she needs a pin. All right, well. There you go. And also check out Motley Rue because she just got back from like a tour, like cross country solo female. At least going east. She was all by herself. I saw her going through New Mexico. That's as far as I got. And like I said, I got the ADD. I get distracted really easy. See, I do the dishes in Schmokin. I am the Schmokin dishwasher. But anybody else that's in the chat, man, what have you guys been doing this summer, man? You guys been rocking it and rolling it or what? I got some new toys. I made videos. I have these new toys. Like one's like a pretty major upgrade to the whole War Wagon Traveling Carnival, and the other one is pretty gnarly. So all I can say is I bought the what has been given the title of the most unsafe moped in America. So I bought that. I traded something for that. So I've been working on that, and I made a video on that. And then, and we've been doing some upgrading with Hector, getting Hector ready for the road. And got to get some front end work finished up on the War Wagon. I got to replace the solar panel. The solar panel over the cockpit. I have a walkable up there, and the sun just beat it up. It's a different. What's your bro gonna do if he sells his house? Is he going on the road too? Yeah, Greg, you want to take that? Deborah, Greg's my brother. What the hell was I talking about? ADD. I was talking about something. Don't you hate that when you get old? Oh yeah, I got new stuff for Hector and new stuff on and this other little thing. Solar panels on the War Wagon. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reconfigure that. So that's what we got. I need to get that solar panel replaced over the cab though. It's not exactly sure what I'm going to do. I got to get it off of there, and I use some really crazy like liquid nail stuff to put it down on there. I don't think it's going to come off that easy. So I might just put another, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have 600 watts up there right now, and I don't think I need that. Deborah, Hector is my scooter. Greg is my brother. I got 600 watts up there, but because that one is, I got two systems at 300 and 300, and then I have them running in series. So I can get big amperage out of it. But because that one is deteriorated, it is killing me. Like, I'm probably only to generate right now with that one hooked up, maybe on a good day 190 watts, because that one detracts from everything so much. So I don't know, and it's like I need to reevaluate it because I got all this space up there, and I got 6 100 watt panels up there, and the fact of the matter is that's just stupid. Like, so I could get, like, we put on Patty's van, we put two, Patty, what do we put in your van? 2 385s or something like that, or 375s or 275s. Are you still here? But I think I need to do something like that. Do you have a portable solar panel? Yeah, I have a portable one, but that's separate. That's for like my Blue Eddy and stuff like that. By the way, yeah, and I don't get paid for this one. And I saw this before Bob Wells talked about it. But they got the Super Blue Eddy on sale right now. It's like the S2000 or whatever on Amazon Prime Day. It's the second version. It's like $699. It's usually like $1,700. So if you need one of those, if you need a portable power supply, you ain't gonna do better than that for $700. No freaking way. I got a Blue Eddy. I got an AC70. And in the War Runner. Yeah, Patty, how big are your solar panels? I don't remember how big they were. Were they 275 or 375? 285. So what does that mean? So that's 255 a piece. That's right, 255 a piece. But I mean, even there, she's got good juice right there, and that's out of 2 panels. When I was out in Quartzsite on Adventures of Travel and Mike, we put some, I guess that's where we put 2 375s on Adventures of Travel and Mike's trailer this winter out in Quartzsite. But when I put the War Wagon together, to get to get 200 watt panels was expensive, man. Like, really expensive. Now like today, I think you could probably, on Amazon Prime Day today, you get Renogy panels. I'll bet you $125 for 200s, steel frame. So you get 3 200s, run them in a line. I could still put a deck up there, Like, I would really like to put a deck over top of the bubble roof. Just even if it was just big enough, I can put one chair up there and sit up there and chill. Go up there and do some naked sun tanning. $1,000 off is amazing, but I still can't afford it. Where are you? I have an AC 180 and it did great on my country trip. Didn't even have to use the portable solar panel. Yeah, I mean, they're good. They're really good. That's what I had in the War Runner on the Alaska trip. We had an AC 180 in that, and I mean, we had a 200 watt folding Blue Eddy panel for it, and we had but when we stopped at a lot of campgrounds, so you plug that AC 180 in, that thing will charge it like, if you plug it in the wall, what's it charge at, like 1100 watts or something like that, or 1050 watts? I mean, even from 50%, it'll charge itself up to 99% in like 10 minutes. It's a really good unit. Well, you'll need that this winter, Patty, when you got to run your heater. By the way, we got to put a diesel heater in that thing yet. I got 300. That's the size of my old 100, less the 250 for I got a 300. Is that a Blue Eddy 300? John, I'm talking to you. Sorry about that. I didn't do that way. The fridge you plugged into it worked awesome. Is Blue Eddy the best? I don't want to say they're the best. They have the best options right now, I believe. All powers. I got that that S2000 all power system, and a folding solar 200 watt solar panel for that. That's a really good one too. But it's a ternary lithium battery, and I prefer lithium ion. So I used that for a while, and then that went to a new home. Look for honestly, right now, if you Amazon Prime, you're never going to get a better deal on that Blue Eddy until they come out with something that makes it obsolete. Not obsolete, but when they come out with something better. But they're going to be hard pressed to make something that's better than that. Their S2, what is it, the 2000 one. You know, Deborah, everybody that I know that has Jackery kind of says they wouldn't get another one. And I've heard a lot of Jackeries having issues. Yo, Mindy's in the house. What's going down, girl? How's your new ride treating you? But I really enjoy it. Like I said, between the War Wagon, I got 300 amp hour in the War Wagon, and then the Blue Eddy is just kind of like, you know, I used to watch because I don't have a DC television, so I still have an AC TV in the van. AC TV, huh? And that drains a lot of power, you know. But I really thought about today buying that new Blue Eddy and just selling the other onboard system in the van and calling it a day, you know. But I like having that onboard system just because it's always charging. Like, even if you're in the shade, it's charging. It might not be charging great, but it's always charging. And I can always backpack the Blue Eddy into that system and charge it, you know, charge them in a line. So I would go for Blue Eddy or EcoFlow if I didn't need more. Yeah, EcoFlow. That's David and Diana have EcoFlow in their van, their Sprinter van. I mean, they have that's a 5,000 watt system. You can basically run your house off of that. But have you gotten ducked yet? What? Oh, that's a Jeep thing. Anyway, that duck thing is weird. When I had Jeeps, we just waved to each other. Then they came out with the 4-door Jeep Wranglers, and that everybody got all crazy. But I think one day I'm going to eliminate that system in the van. Maybe keep some kind of solar up on the top, but maybe just have like my Blue Eddy, the AC70, and get that you know, that other one. Maybe even just a 180, honestly, because I don't need that much power. The thing that sucks the most power is the TV, and if I get a new 12 volt TV, then the next thing that will suck the most power is the diesel heater when you're running it. The only thing is I would like to put an air conditioner in, but how practical is that, you know? I'm putting a Hemi in it before I put an air conditioner in it. I'll tell you that. The big Blue Eddy is expandable, yeah. And yeah, you know, that's valid. That's what David and Diana have. Their EcoFlow, that's expandable. Hey, Deborah, what was that girl's name that we were hanging out with at the campground up there in Yellowstone? Welcome to Power Station Chat. There you are. Greg is ducking with us. Greg's ducking nuts. Hey, by the way, Mindy, when you were live the other day and I said you needed a War Wagon, I found you one. If you're looking, there's one up in Washington. I also told Paul Sider about one because I heard he's looking for one, and he's in northern Utah. So those ACs are expensive. There's one that comes with its own battery. I've seen the one that comes with its own battery, and if I was going to do an AC, I don't think that's going to work. They need to evolve that technology more. I would go with an AC, like the smallest version, maybe even a mini split, or I don't know. I should really, if I'm going to do any of this stuff, I should just build another van, honestly, and think about it. Oh, I dropped my pick, man. Because the War Wagon was kind of, I had no idea what I was doing when I did the War Wagon. It was like there was an old van, and I just ripped all the old stuff out of it and just started getting stuff and learning how to do it. And now I'm in a situation where the only way to really move forward on the War Wagon is to start over, because it's all, the War Wagon is the way it is, and I just can't get like a rooftop AC or something like that. I would like to, I don't know what I would like to do. I would like XRP to go to $25 is what I would like. I got it last year during Prime, and it's amazing. They have the AC1 charger. Pretty. Oh, wait a minute. All right, Minnie's talking about this thing here. Wait a minute. So you got this air conditioner that it's got its own charger and it's separate battery one? Is that what I saw there, Mindy? Maddie definitely got one, and that's not the kind I think I want to try yet, because he kind of like blow that right on you. Sell this War Wagon. I ain't never selling this War Wagon. This one, no. No. Never selling the War Wagon. Oh, all right, rock and roll. Thank you, Mindy, for clarifying that. No. I'm never selling a War Wagon, but if I ever have 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to give it away. But I don't think I'll ever have 100,000 subscribers, so we won't have to worry about that. Yeah, but don't you need AC in the van right now up there? But I agree with you. I really don't want to need it. I'd rather not need it, or not have it and not need it. But I can remember, Patty and I were talking earlier, and she said it was warm down in Buena Vista yesterday, I guess. And I know when I was there last July, it was warm a couple days, and we were at the same campground. So I guess that would have been a little bit later that I got there. Well, I was there, and then I left for a while. Went up to Red Rocks and stuff. But I can remember being there. It was in the end of July, and one day thinking, man, I got to go up to Leadville because it's just too damn hot here. So, but I mean, it's only during the heat of the day. It's not like Tucson, dude. It's ridiculous here. First day I was back, it was like 111, and then when I went to pick up the most dangerous moped in the world that day, it was 110. So, yeah, they have window AC. 12 volt is the biggest thing. 12 volt DC versus AC. Yeah, it's cool over in Nova Scotia. You should definitely visit Buena Vista, Paige. It's a beautiful place. It's a wonderful place. So is that my friend Sarah Jane that's putting all them hearts out there? She hasn't even said hi if it's her. I mean, she usually doesn't say much, but I did see her comment on the three-wheeler. The three-wheeler video got a lot of comments on it. And everybody was like reliving the old days of running their legs over and teaching their kids how to ride three-wheelers on those old Honda, like the most dangerous toys ever invented. I love them. They were great. Well, thank you, Mindy. That's very kind of you. On account of you got a thing for hearts and all that. Huh. I guess Sarah isn't hanging out tonight. I appreciate you. I appreciate the hearts, Mindy. I guess that. What else have I got on here? Talked about that. Talked about that. One more time, I'll tell you, if you want stickers, make sure you send an email to thevintagevanlife@gmail.com, or just send an email and say hi. That's cool. Talked about that. Talked about that. Talked about the world's most dangerous moped. Talked about plans. I made it through the North Carolina heat wave in the eastern half of the country, only to get a motel twice. Only had to get a motel twice. Rock and roll. Good for you. I did. That's it. I'll say that I did 48 days in 48 days in the Toyota 4Runner. Yep. And the one night we did get a hotel room, I couldn't stay in the hotel room because someone snored really loud, and it wasn't me. So I went out in a 4Runner, slept in that. Yeah, what Paige said, by the way, if you're hanging out, like and subscribe, be cool. Or thumbs up at least would be gnarly. And yes, I am back in the old Pueblo, Mojo. I will be here for at least 3 weeks. On the streets where you live, girls talk about their social lives. No, I can't do that. I'll get on. Yes, 48 days in the War Runner. 48 days in the War Runner. Yeah, that was tough. That's the toughest living I've done so far. Living in the Toyota 4Runner. Whew, that was rough. Especially because I had to live in there with all my gear too, So I had like my backpack, my suitcase, and then like my coffee stuff, and Blue Eddy, and folding solar panels, and there's a big bottle of propane, and what the heck else did I have? Yeah, I had a lot of stuff in there, man. What up, homie? So yeah, that's what's going down. But that's it. We're back. We're going to start going back to the regular schedule now. Tuesdays and Saturdays. We're going to go 6 o'clock. Got some videos coming out. You guys like the videos? You guys liking the Alaska videos? They're not performing well. I got even some search engine optimization done for them, and just no one gives a rat's ass about them. So I guess it's because I'm hoping it's because they don't like it, that I don't have the War Runner. I'm in the War Wagon, and not is that because they don't like me. I mean, I'm not going to stop doing this, but it's cooler when people are watching them. Hopefully things will pick up this winter again. We went through a storm somewhere in Oklahoma. I think where the clouds look like Oklahoma's a nasty place, especially this time of year. Especially like Oklahoma City, man. Don't go to Oklahoma City. You should have seen my minivan coming back when I did watch a part of a clip where your Blue Eddy crashed in the back of the van. Are you guys on 55? Same thing happened to Caden Adventures. Not much. Yeah, well, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like a whole lot of people watch my videos anyway. They like the quartzite stuff, so you know, they definitely like and they like the free camping stuff and the dispersed camping stuff. So once we get back in the war wagon and start going to see some cool stuff, and maybe that'll change it. But I don't know. We'll see. Now we're just gonna keep smoking weed and fishing and all the stuff we do anyway, right? That was when she was on her way to work. Cool, John. Thanks, man. I'll send them out to you, brother. We'll hook you right up, my friend. Aw, man, I love you too, Eric. You guys are awesome. I was watching Mindy's live the other day, and they were starting to talk about everybody missing each other, and it's like, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to like this winter, man, and seeing all my friends again. You know, I mean, I got to see some of them. You know, I got to see Deborah up in Colorado or in Wyoming. That was cool. That was way cooler that I got to see Deborah. But I didn't get to see other people. You know, I was supposed to see Marshall, but that fell through because of tornadoes. And you know, it's like the last couple of months were really freaking crazy. What just happened in Texas is tragic. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's one of them 1,000-year floods, you know. I had a buddy when that happened up in Boulder, Colorado, like, I don't know, 14 years ago. And I had a buddy that lived on the backside of St. Vrain Canyon when that happened. And he called me at, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning, and he said to me that there was water coming out of the outlets of his house on the side that was on the mountain. And he had a couple of his rifles, and he was trying to climb off and hike down out of there into Boulder. And he made it, but like he saw another dude on his hike down that ended up dying in that flood. So it's crazy, man. It's flooding down in Texas. All the telephone lines are down. I saw you there, Tracy. What do you think? You think I knew that Stevie Ray Vaughan? But I tell you what, y'all, I'm really glad you guys all stopped by, especially because this is like the first regular live we did for a while. But I'm going to shut it down here. I got a video coming out for you tomorrow. I think it's coming out tomorrow, which is going to be in Jasper, British Alberta, Canada. And it's also going to be, I think that's their first appearance of the girl on the blue bus. But if you want to know who the girl on the blue bus is, you got to watch your videos. That's going to do it for this one. We'll see you on the next one. Keep on, baby.